Hey fellow YouTubers, welcome back to Land of the Wombats. It's your bad old Uncle Chris here to share some off-grid pirate lifestyle stories. And spring has come early, thank you to global warming. And it's an absolutely beautiful day today. It's going to be 20 degrees, which I think is about 68 Fahrenheit. It's pretty warm. And so we thought, well, better get into getting some of the raspberry beds and other cane beds ready for the growing season. So generally today we're going to prune them back and thin them by about a half, and we've got to feed them as well too. So went down to the local sand and soil supplier and brought this stuff. It's really good stuff. It's actually a mixture of sand and mushroom compost, which is I think it's bedding from horse racing stables actually, and also it's got some fine woody mulch in it from municipal waste, which is, look, it's pretty good stuff. So what we're going to do also is chuck in some of this other stuff over here. So we've got garden lime, which is calcium carbonate. You always want to be adding that stuff to it. Like here you do, because we've got quite acidic soils. We've got blood and bone, that gives nitrogen and phosphate. Really good stuff. Got a bit of dolomite, that's got a bit of magnesium in it, and we've got the ubiquitous coffee grounds, which I get heaps of. It's probably, all that's probably about 2 weeks supply, so it's a heap. Also, interestingly, this week I got some husks too from the coffee roasting process. These are quite light, but they're quite good seed meal, so that'd be really really interesting stuff. So gonna have all sorts of different minerals in it, and I'll just mix it up in this little tiny power wheelbarrow here. This thing is so old. At one point I thought it was dead because it just stopped working. I was going, oh, I hate you, I hate you. Anyway, spent a couple of days and fixed it up. So it had about 5 or 6 different things wrong with it. So, but it actually came to a standstill. Bad enough that we ended up replacing it. So, but it's absolutely perfect for this job because it's nice and thin. It'll get through all the gates, take all this stuff up the hill. Because I mean, I'm not breaking my back on using a wheelbarrow taken up. So yeah, well, let's get into it. So it's all mixed up now, and that is a beautiful consistency, and it'll grow pretty much anything. Like especially up here, the soils are a bit minerally deficient, so you really need a good lot of feeding. And look at that, that's beautiful stuff. After a year or two, that'll actually form like a black sort of loam in the soil. So absolutely beautiful stuff. You can grow anything in it. Gotta love being in a flight path. What we're doing here now is just basically cutting out all of the older and larger canes. And if there's too many first year canes sort of crowded in together, I just cut them out too. Basically, we cut half of all the canes out, and I've done that all the way along the bed. And it's really simple. Just grab your secateurs, make sure they're nice and sharp. Bam, cut them out. Don't even think about it. The more you think about it, probably the harder the job will be. If some of them fall into the bed, I'm not too fussed about that because we'll fertilise over the top, and well, that's a tough one. And yeah, they'll just form part of the soil. So as you can see, it just opens the raspberries up, and we've got dead stuff like that. Just pull dead canes out. Yeah, don't want to really leave them in there like that. And that's it. So I've just moved all the way along the bed and just thinned them out. Basically, it's not hard, but giving them plenty of room to grow will actually increase your yield. So if you do nothing else with raspberries, and this is basically for the year, so we don't even really water them. They basically just do their own thing up here. So now I've cleared out about half of all the canes. Hard to even tell I've done that. But yeah, they're half of it gone. I'll just grab some of this. This is the mixture I made up down below, and I'll just pour it on. I mean, it's not hard. Gives them a really good feed for the year, and really, they just do their own thing. They actually don't require any extra watering, being forest plants, but if you run them too thickly, they will actually require some water. But generally we keep them thinned out and they run fine. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all next week. Little friendly magpie there. Follows me around all the time.